I think we'll interview Matthew, Mister recent contract winner, if he's cool with that. Do you want me to disclose what you wanted about you, or you want to just tell us? I don't
I mean, they'll know
know.
quick. So I do have a speech impediment. I, it's just part of me, and I don't care. So there it is.
Hey man, that's what I'm talking about. First of all, I still want to congratulate you, Matt, because Matt came into the community and first of all killed it. I mean, as of right now, we're gonna talk about your wins in a second. We're gonna talk about it. We know about one official win. Walked into SAM.gov, I guess the other day. Now you got 3 wins on there, so we're gonna talk about it. See if we can figure out what's going on.
I
But the
don't know.
fact is that you came into the community like what, a month ago? How long have you been in the community?
So I'm just over a month. You had those those like trainings all
Mm-hmm.
week, and then I came in that Monday after you had those that week long training. So I don't know. That was probably about 6 weeks, maybe not quite.
It's all good. Either
Yeah,
way it go, it's all good, man. You went off so quickly, and I want people to. I know you guys read between the lines here. It's like no barriers. I think that's the theme of tonight, right? First I was talking with Miss Ashley. I know you might have called the internet, Matthew.
yeah.
Miss Ashley's a post office worker delivering mail. Every time she comes to class, I can see her like in her uniform at night delivering, doing what she got to do, and it's like you not letting no disability, no nothing hold you back. I want to just congratulate you on that, man, because like you on fire. You on fire. So, Matthew, tell us about who you are, what do you do, and then what happened to the contracts.
I mean, so I got out of high school, went into the military, got out of that, um, got an associate's in EMS. I was doing that, and EMS is 35K a year in like '02. So I was 24 hours on, 48,
Oh wow.
48 hours off. So most of us EMSs have a second job also. I got into a different job. I was making more. I quit EMS, and then I got into a company that they sole source through the state of Texas, and also they sole source at the VA. So I was used to this on the sole source side. So I mean, I would get contracting officers. They actually call them the prosthetic department. It's the same. It's just the contracting officers, and they just send you a problem, and then you have to determine the items and how to solve it. So doing that 8 years, it was just me and the owner. We grew it. I started making a lot of cash, and at that point, they gave me a new promotion with half the cash in there, and I've had to say I'm out. And so that's where I'm at this point.
Okay, so that's how you got here.
Yeah,
Now you went so quickly because I guess you had a little bit of understanding of sources sought. You understood a little bit of the government contracting side.
hmm
Let's talk about because people are gonna know numbers. Like I know your first post was like, "Hey guys, I submitted 11 proposals, was it? And then 7 didn't go through, but the first one you submitted was the win." Tell us about that.
So it was 11 proposals that I've had sent in prior to getting a win.
Mm-hmm.
I know that 3 of them I did not win those.
Mm-hmm.
So there is still those 7 that, to my knowledge, as of this second, are active still. That said, I probably have twice that number for now. So yeah.
Awesome. So tell us the first contract you won. What was it for? Tell us about it.
Sure. So, the Jenny's outside of like hotels and hospitals and the airport. So the emergency
generators. Okay.
Raiders. So the exhaust pipes on them are getting rusted. So the FAA wants us to sandblast them and paint them, not the whole Jenny, the exhaust.
Nice. And that's your contract. So did you follow the simple process? Like, how did you call and get the quotes, or how did you what is the exact process you follow to get your quote, to get it submitted?
So I do stuff that's a tad bit different. So I do it all the same. As I pulled up 10 subs, I use Google Maps, use ChatGPT, and I make an email through ChatGPT that it's not like pages on pages. It's just a short, like, hey, I'm needing this. Is this something that you're interested in? And then I shoot that off, and I normally schedule those to go out all at the same time. And then the next day or so, I will call them, so that if they're having a hard time talking, then they actually have something that they can just go in the email and actually see what's needed.
Love it. So if I can recap that for you guys, the way that Matthew is modification here. And again, I love that you guys got to do what works for you. So Matthew, if I can just recap that for you guys.
Sure.
Finds 10 subs that can do the work, the contract he won, emails all 10 at the same time. Like we talked about all week, how to use Grok, how to use ChatGPT. You can go get my book, Prompt Big Win. Prompted the AI to make a simple scope of work, email it to all the subs, and then as they email you back, I'm sure you figure out who to call first. But then the next day, you call them up and you get straight to like, okay, they got your email with the information. So now over the phone, you can kind of communicate any fine details and things you need. Is that about right? Hey, what's up, my friend? I'll let you get back to the video, but real quick, I've helped people make 6 to 7 figures a year in government contracting. No joke. Our students have been awarded over $100 million in contracts. Again, no joke. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Check the link above me or above my head or below and check out one of my master classes. You know, I'm doing some free trainings on Friday at 7 p.m. I don't do them often. I kind of do them as I have time. So click the link, go to the website. We have middleman101.com or thecontractingblueprint.com. Either way, they take you to the same place. But come check out a masterclass. It's a free training by me. It's an hour training. I go over government contracting, and then we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. Talk to you then. All right, peace. And things you need. Is that about right?
Yeah, I mean, if they call me or even if they email me that same day, I will talk with them at that point. That said, due to my email, I can see who had opened up their email and who has not. So using that, I can go ahead and call people who have never sent something to me. I know that they opened it up, though.
I must talk on that for a second. That's why we want to do this bonus day, y'all, just so you guys can get this extra training here. Re-receipts.
Yep.
Re-receipts. If you guys don't know what re-receipts are, Google it. Go figure it out. For your email client, I don't care if you're using Gmail. I don't care if you're using Outlook. I don't care if you're using Ymail. Some people out there still use Hotmail. I don't know why you do that. But turn on your re-receipts, because I'll tell you guys this. Here's another bonus, Matthew. This is for them. We've had students, and I've even had friends of mine who thought they lost a proposal or lost a contract, and they found out how much they got awarded for. This is Trinell, my friend, and she said, wait a second, my bid was lower than what it got awarded for. How did that company get awarded? She reached out to that CO and she said, hey, I submitted my proposal. They said, well, we didn't see your proposal here. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. I have my receipts that you guys opened my email and that was sent on this day. And y'all know what? She got her contract. Now, it was a little back and forth. It took up a couple of weeks. Yeah. But long story short, she got her contract. So write this down, y'all. Receipts. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much how I do it. Is I'll call them the next day, if not in 2.
Yep.
I mean, it all just depends on how quick it needs to get sent off.
I love it. I love it. So talk to us now, man. You got 1 contract for sure under your belt. You think you got 2 more. In your SAM.gov, it says 3.
Yeah, so SAM.gov says 3, and you know how you can open it up and it'll have your job numbers?
Mm-hmm.
I only have a single number there. So I only have 1 number. So maybe they didn't post the number yet. I don't know. I mean, I had number 3, but if I open it up, I only have one
number.
Link.
Yeah. I think
I don't know.
I don't know. Them reporting the numbers, I think it could be, I don't know. I've noticed it could be kind of skewed. They kind of repeat stuff. So they're still figuring that thing out. I hope you have 2 more coming. First of all, I hope you have 2 more coming, but we'll see. Either way it goes, a month and a half into this, following the proven system, you submitted 11 proposals. The one that you won was actually the first one that you submitted. Life is getting better. So I guess I'll speak to this, Matt. It's like, how would you recommend the community? Would you recommend for these folks to consider it?
Have you seen how much I'm on there? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, seriously. I mean, I'm on there. Well, I'll say that I had a high level understanding of this. So I could have probably pushed on and not needed it. However, I would have stumbled a lot more, and I had more people pushing me, mainly because I would put my number out there almost every week. Hey, I put 6 out. Hey, I put 9 out. Hey, I put 12 out there. And that just helped push me and hoping to help push them also. So yeah, I can say prior to the community, I received my cage code in February and did not put a single one in. So, I mean, it ain't a year, so...
No, it's good.
From under that, so yay. I mean, it's more like 6 months, but, well, so... Yeah, I went from the time I signed on to now of not 20, but man, almost there.
I love it, Matthew.
Yeah,
I love it. And I will tell y'all this. Yeah, Matthew's he's so sharp on this, knows what's going on. When you put a comment or a question in the community, 9 times out of 10, Matthew gonna get to the reply before I get to it. I ain't gonna lie. He gets to it. I'm like, and usually when I see he already answered, I just co-sign. So I go, like, yep, that's right. Like, that's all I gotta do. So Matthew, you make my life a lot easier because the community, our discussion board, our chat, like every single week or month, we're always chiming in with people. What are you doing? What's going on? I know I'm not gonna call that person out by name, but I know I had one person in there. I posted, hey y'all, how many proposals have you submitted? And then someone said 0. Y'all know how I get when I hear 0. Yep. I'm like, what do you mean? What's going on? Like, talk to me. What do you mean submitted 0? Like, guys, there's no excuse. You gotta submit if you want to win. So thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't put any in, you're guaranteed to not win. That said, you could put it in at cost and you could win them all and not make any money. So you need to get somewhere in between. That's
a good tip. Put some money on top, because that's another thing. People get out there. Some people, And again, I get it. I just talked to someone earlier. They were like, "What's? I just wanted to win." I spoke to someone on YouTube. He said, "I just want to win. I just wanted to win." He said, "I won my first one. It was after like 20 some proposals. I won. I didn't make a lot of money on top of it because I put like, I think he said he did like a less than 10% margin. He was like, I just wanted to get the win in." I was like, "Okay, congratulations. You did that now. Now what do you want?" And then he told me, and y'all could go to my YouTube. I just did it today. He said, "Nah, I kind of want to make some real money." And I was like, "Okay, let's start pricing differently because you guys are going to realize that winning them with no margin or very little margin, that's easy. Like that's anyone can do that, but it's about winning to make money as well." Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I've said that no matter what, even if there is no money on it, it's just not possible. I am not going under 17. I made that number up, and it's not even that I'm using 17. I'm using 50% and 25%. However, I will not put under 17 ever, even if it's like $7 million contract. I've made up a number that I'm never under 17 ever.
Gotcha. Never under 17% profit margin, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Got you. All right, Matthew. I appreciate you, man. I got 10 more minutes. I got to answer some questions here, and I'll see you in the welcome call, all right?
Thank you, Matthew.
Yep.
This is the best decision that I've made in a long time for myself. There's so much information that's being shared with us right now. You know, just yesterday, I had a major aha moment. I know today I expect another aha moment too. Just absorb like a sponge. That's all I could tell you, man. Just absorb like a sponge, because guess what? We all will be next. Guaranteed. We all will be next.
Aha moments, you know, he's dropping golden nuggets. You know, he's doing it again today. But what I liked the most was, you know, I spent time putting together a list of opportunities I was looking at, and we looked at them, and we selected one, and we just kind of talked about it. Did he help me really narrow in and focus on what I need to be looking at? And to me, that's just like, I've already got my money's worth today. I can just stop.
You know, just full disclosure, I had pushed and went all the way through everything: registration, website, NAICS codes, set aside, all of that stuff set up, page code, all of that's been done. Myself, I was at a point to where I didn't know what the next steps were. I asked a couple of questions yesterday, got clarification, and that was great. I didn't ask any questions today. I've been listening because it's hard to articulate, but it's almost like you don't know what you don't know. But to listen to the other students and Dr. West and the response and all of that, that triggered things for me. I'm like, oh, and I would write something down or I'd take a note. You know, it's great to come with specific questions, but just to sit and listen to that detail and listen to what some other people are experiencing and some of their questions and challenges, and you can be like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, this is a great session. Very happy that I did this.